Wow. That's an interesting question. I had a couple of moments. I remember one extremely vivid moment where I saw weakness in my mother. It was we were at a mall, and my mother had already gone ahead and she was gone to the car, and I was coming to join them to the car so we could leave, and I was running out of the mall into the parking lot, and a police car pulls up and cuts me off, and happened to be a white police officer. And he says, starts asking me questions. What am I doing? Um, you know, he starts asking me all these questions. I'm around 10 at the time. And I'm going, I need to hurry because my mother's waiting for me. And she's hollering at me, telling me to come, let's go. But this police officer is holding me up. And it's like, we're leaving the mall. And so he gets a little irritated with me. He gets out of the car and tells me to put my hands up on the hood of the car and starts to frisk me. And I'm going, I have no idea what's going on. And my mother comes back over, and I'd never seen my mother, in a sense, almost submit so much to anybody before. But I don't know if so I'm starting to think about all these things. Is it because he's a police officer, or if it's because he's a white male? And I'd never seen her be so apologetic and so, in a sense, submissive to anybody. This person who's been everything, mother, father, provider, you get out of line. I've had all these stories of my uncles telling me about my mother, about how strong she is, and don't make her mad about certain things because she will beat your butt. kind of things like, oh, don't do this because your mother will, oh man, I remember when I was such and such, she did this. And I was like, oh gosh. So my mother I feared her even though she was very small, but very much respected her. And to see that, I was going, wow. And so it perplexed me because I'd never seen that happen before. And that was kind of my first incident. So it happened to be with law enforcement. And I tried to wonder why, because I never saw it happen with a black officer before. So, and it may have been law enforcement, but that was my first experience with that. So I took that to be that. And it was it was kind of daunting to see my mother kind of submit and kind of not be who she is, because I took it as fear from her, and I hadn't seen that before. So it was pretty interesting.